This is for the April newsletter. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Filson. And I think of April, of course, we're in the midst of a spring, but also it's prom time. So we're going to reminisce just a little bit and go back, 5, 10 years ago when we went to high school prom. And let's go around the room here, and let's start with Paul, our general manager, Paul Johnson. And okay, Paul, you're a junior or senior in high school. It's prom time. Tell us what happened.
I was the king of my prom.
You were the king?
Yeah, but I was a king in exile because I didn't go. I didn't go to junior or senior high school prom.
Could not decide which young lady you wanted to take to prom?
No, I wasn't dating anybody at the time. It wasn't hugely important to me, so I didn't want to spend, $100 on a tuxedo and go by myself. So I don't feel bad about it. I'm not bitter about it. I'm okay with it. I'm still okay with the decision.
Paul?
Yeah.
There's no price on love.
Okay. Oh, yes, there is, Brian. You've never been in love, have you?
Well, wait. Okay, so you didn't go to prom.
I did not. No.
Was there a girl at your high school that you would have loved to take to prom?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
But
what's her name?
I'm sure there were, but they had either already been asked or were dating somebody else. Okay. So it is what it is.
We're going to be having a summer promotion on KNUJ and reliving our prom years, so Paul could go to prom. We'll do that sometime.
I won't go.
He won't go. Todd Olson of the Ole Express. Okay, we're back at prom time. Did you go to prom time?
I did. Like Paul, though, I didn't want to go, but I had a date set up for me, so I went my senior year.
Mm-hmm. Did Mom set that up or what?
No, a friend of mine did.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How did things go?
It went well. Went well. I think she had a good time. Took her in my '84 Chevy Cavalier, so how could she not?
Nice.
Which is still out in the parking lot.
Exactly. Yes.
Were you decent friends, or did you date at all, or not?
No. It was just something that was set up. She was a student that came in from, I think it was Indiana, for her senior year.
Oh, okay.
And she and her sister and family had moved there, so I wasn't going to go, but it was set up for me, so I was like, what the heck?
You know what they say about girls from Indiana?
What's that?
I was hoping you'd know.
Well, prom didn't quite go that well. All right,
not that well, no.
Now from a female perspective, Wendy Force from the office staff joins us. Okay, Wendy, prom, did you go at all?
I did not go, no.
Why didn't you go to prom? Did you get asked?
Yes.
It's a little kind of a personal question, but...
I was asked. I made up an excuse to be nice because he was shorter than me, so
Wait a minute. You did go to prom just because he was shorter than you.
Yeah.
And that's being nice.
Well, I didn't tell him.
Okay. Okay.
I made up an excuse.
Okay, now to the present day, tell us about your current situation.
I walked down the aisle barefoot because my husband's my height.
All right.
You just can't find a tall guy,
No, apparently not. I wish we were out of time, but we're not. So let's bring in Craig Hansen from Community Accent and Sam 107.3. Craig, I assume you went to prom.
Well, it's a grand finale, I guess. Yes, I did. What happened was there was a lot of girls that wanted to ask, but other guys asked them, and they agreed right away. So I thought, well, I shouldn't. But then there was one gal left that I asked, and I think that her and I were the last two to go to prom together. So it was good.
Was this good?
Yeah.
Did you dazzle her with your charm?
Yeah, I knew her family and everything. She was a nice gal and everything, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. And then all the girls I wanted to ask were already asked by somebody. We had an aggressive class.
Okay.
It was kind of like the first dog at the bowl. I came in last, and there was no, okay, what do we got left here?
Well, Todd had a Chevy Cavalier. What did you have for a vehicle?
I did have the Ford Taurus at the time, but I had a Mercury.
Okay.
I had a nice Mercury with a 400 horsepower engine in it.
Ooh, nice.
But that was in the draw, I guess.
Okay. I took the family station wagon with a wood simulated panels on the side.
Wow.
But it was still a classic. Brian, did you go to your prom date's house and you pick her up, they put the corsage on, you had corsage for her?
Oh, yeah, I did all that.
You did the whole
I
routine?
did all that, yeah, that's right. And I ducked because her father came out with a weapon. But other than that, it was a different time back in those days. Those are just, what were you going to ask?
Well, when we ended up at the Orchid Inn, that's where we had the prom.
Okay.
You know, at the Orchid Inn in Sleepy Eye, it was a big deal.
Ours normally was always at the Cat and Fiddle. But then when we were junior, we tried something different. This is the best part. We got a chance to vote on it. So the student body voted, let's go to the Cat and Fiddle again. But I think it was like, I can't remember what the vote was, but by a majority. But administration said, no, we're going to do it at Turner Hall. Okay, all right, so why didn't we vote on it? But, just some prom reminiscence here on the April newsletter. Thank you, Paul. Paul Johnson, Todd Olson, Wendy Forrest, Craig Hansen. I'm Brian Filson.